Hey guys, this is Charlie. This is Curls and Mascara 2016. If this is your first time here, thank you for watching, clicking on my video, and welcome. If this is your second, third, fourth, multiple time here, I don't know. Thank you for coming back. I super appreciate it, and I love you so much. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick overview of my schedule. I also will be going into a quick back, biceps, shoulder workout for you at the gym. Very quick. I did it in between classes. It probably took me about 50 minutes. So if you have the time, go ahead and check that out. I will go ahead and put the actual workout in the description box below so you can screenshot it, take it with you. Or if you have any questions, I'll also be posting some of the clips in my Instagram, most likely. If not, I have other workouts on my Instagram as well. My Instagram is also Curls and Mascara 2016, so definitely give me a follow. But I just want to go ahead and give you guys a quick overview of my schedule. So I finally officially decided what my workout schedule is going to be. Obviously, I'm going to tweak it because things change, life happens. You need to be able to make little adjustments every once in a while. But for right now, this is what it's looking like. So my gym schedule overall, quickly, is Sundays, full body day. I think Sundays are a great way to go to the gym, work out at home, do something outside, play a sport, do something to just kind of jumpstart your week, get ready, and just really feel good about starting your week off right. That's how I feel. Some people like to take Sundays as the rest day, but I like Sundays as a full body, get something done type of day. Mondays, I will usually do back, biceps, and shoulders. I know I pointed to my shoulders twice, but you know what I mean. Back, biceps, shoulders, I like to work those out on Mondays in between classes. Tuesdays are my just steady state cardio day. I go to the gym, walk on a treadmill on an incline at a certain speed, like I think between like 2.8 to 3.5, depending on what's going on that day, for about 30-40 minutes, just to make sure I have some cardio, steady state cardio in, especially because the nature of my profession and my schooling, I am sitting down a lot, so I want to make sure I'm getting all the steps that I need and just keeping my heart nice and healthy. Wednesdays are one of my favorite days. It is quad day. It's one of my favorite days because it's quad day, but it's my least favorite day because of the class that I have that day. I just don't like it. So I have made it a point to make sure that my least favorite class days are always one of my favorite workout days. So if you guys have a class that you just like, I can't stay in this class, when do I go home? I don't want to be here, what the heck? Give yourself something to look forward to after that class. Give yourself something to do, like that you really want to do it, that you really like, or you really feel like you get something out of. And for me, that is my quad day. I love it. It would be gluten hammed, but because of the small time frame that I have between classes, I would rather have my gluten ham days on a day where I can just spend a lot of time in the gym and then have my quads somewhere else and I can just really kill myself and then move on with my life. Thursdays, I typically do chest and triceps and throw in some abs or cardio. I don't really like that day, so it's kind of like a chill day for me overall. I'm just not a fan of chest. Like, I can't get into it. I know that's like some people's favorite day in the world, but I'm just like, ugh, this is disgusting. But I do it because I don't want to be a hunchback. You know, you got to keep yourself in proportion, keep yourself balanced, but it's gross. Fridays are typically my rest day. I kind of have like a really long day in the sense that I get done with my classes pretty late, like around 6, but I have a really weird break in the middle of my day that's abnormally long compared to the other days of my week. So go ahead, do extra studying, do what I have to do, finish up anything that I have to do before the end of the week. Saturdays are my gluten ham days. Like I told you guys, I want to make sure I have all the time in the world that I need in the gym to crush these, you know, because I want to be a mix of like a Doja Cat, a Georgia Smith, and a Serena Williams. Like if I could just mush them, I don't know how that would look, but if I could somehow be a mesh of them all together, like I'd be so happy. I just want to get like a little thicker in the, you know, the lower section, and then yeah, that's my main goal. A little thicker in the lower, I think. Obviously flat stomach, but that's not a big deal if I don't. I just really want to be a little rounder. But yeah, so that's what I do on Saturdays. And then now for my class schedule. For my class schedule, I will be going into this a little bit deeper when I do a plan with me, which should be coming up pretty soon because we're at the end of August. finished a month of school. So basically my class schedule is kind of strange, and so I've kind of coordinated with it to be part of my intermittent fasting, which I just started maybe like a week or two. I think it's been about 2 weeks now that I've done it. So basically my day usually starts at 8 a.m. I usually have a class at 8 o'clock class. And from there, it can go anywhere between from 8 to like 4:50, 8 to 6. Like, it just really depends. Like, my schedule is very sporadic, and I think it's more comparable to undergrad than it was last year, where I didn't have a lot of breaks last year in my first year of dental school, but now I have like a lot of random breaks, which is fine. Gives me time to study, do other things. But I've had to kind of work around that. So usually I will go to class from like 8 to like 11. Then I will go to the gym and work out. And then from there, I will come home, shower, eat lunch, and then go back to class and then finish everything up. And then I'll be done, come home, eat dinner, do whatever else I have to finish. And that's basically it. But I will get into that in more detail in my Plan With Me video. But to go into my intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting for me has really helped develop and make my relationship with food better. I've always been one of those people that like to eat when I was happy, eat when I was sad. I use food to celebrate. I use food just basically for everything. I was very much an emotional eater. Still sort of am. Like, I finished an exam, I'm like, look, then I'm gonna go to snack, go get something that I really, really want because I worked really, really hard. And that's not horrible, but I've had to learn how to kind of like make adjustments to that eating lifestyle. I can't just always be eating something, even though I would love to. That's just not the best thing for me personally. So I have done research in the past, and just kind of based on my previous research, how I feel when I'm doing intermittent fasting and what's going on, I like to do a pretty short fast compared to other people. I do a 14-hour fasting window with the 10-hour eating window. Do I eat the entire time of my eating window? No. Sometimes I am full for the whole night, and so my fasting window actually starts a little bit earlier than I planned it to. But for the most part, my eating window is between, I just want to make sure I don't eat anything before noon. That's like my biggest goal, and I don't want to be eating late into the night or eating like late night snacks. For me, that has really helped me kind of figure out my relationship with food. I'm not eating just to be eating. I'm eating when I'm hungry. I'm eating when I feel like I need it. And I think I'm eating better because I know that, okay, I'm going to eat food right now. I would like to feel sustained, especially at dinner time. Like, I want to eat something healthy, something that has like fiber and like good stuff, so it can carry me throughout the night and into the next day. And I'm not starving and freaking out when I'm doing, schoolwork and stuff. So I think it's really helped me further better my relationship with food and further better how I eat and the lifestyle that I've chosen. As a student, I will say it was difficult in the beginning, because if you're fasting through the morning and you have a morning class, you wake up early, which means you start realizing that you're hungry earlier. At least for me, I realize I'm hungry like way earlier, and then I'm sitting through class and I'm trying to focus on not being hungry. Like, I'm trying to focus on the lecture and not being hungry. For the first week, maybe week and a half, possibly even 2 weeks, it sucks. I'm telling you, it sucks. You're like starving. You're like, what the heck? I can't focus. I'm hungry. But then after a while, you get used to it. It's fine. But during my fasting window in the morning, when I am awake, I do drink coffee. I am not a person who's trying to go into ketosis, so I will add some creamer. Sometimes I will add like half and half with like a little bit of sugar. Or for me, I'm not concerned about keto or being keto. I just kind of want to just make my relationship with food better and kind of just eat a little bit better and make sure I'm not overeating, because sometimes I do overcompensate when I'm like, oh, I worked out today, I can eat more. That's not always the case. Like, I need to be a little bit better, and I don't track my macros or anything like that. I just kind of play it by ear. I figured that intuitive eating kind of works better for me than tracking. I lost weight and felt better when I didn't do it, but from my window where I'm awake, usually between 6 and 12, I am drinking coffee, drinking water that is flavored with Mio or something of that nature. Just anything to kind of like keep my appetite curbed, but also I feel satisfied. When I drink Mio, I feel more satisfied than drinking plain water. That's just me. They have the caffeinated version, they have the vitamin version, so whatever you like. Sometimes I even add BCAAs instead if I feel like I worked really hard the night before at my workout and I just need a little extra I end up breaking my fast around noon, 1 o'clock, depending on my class schedule. And there I break my fast and I will go to the gym. I've realized that I do not like to lift fasted. I'm fine with cardio fasted, totally fine with that. Not really a big fan of lifting when I'm hungry or haven't eaten yet. So I will break my fast with a snack, a rice cake with peanut butter, banana with peanut butter, yogurt, and like granola or, you know, something like that of that nature that's quick. From there, I will go to the gym, do my workout, come home, shower, and then I will have an actual lunch. The lunch usually carries me pretty deep into the night, like depending on what I eat. I could probably eat dinner around 7 or 8, and then if I eat late like that, I'm totally fine to like go to bed. I like feeling full when I go to bed. I'm one of those people, so I make sure I have a nice dinner with a lot of like fiber, something that's kind of like heavier, and then I wake up and I do it again. So that's basically my overall schedule. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments, but that is overall what's going on. So if you want to stick around and check out my back, biceps, and shoulder workout, go ahead and keep watching. Otherwise, thank you for coming by, stopping by, and listening to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here. I really appreciate it. And like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're doing, what your workout split is like. All right, so for the first workout, we're going to be doing a conventional deadlift. You're going to go ahead and stand with the bar across the middle of your feet. You're going to go ahead and grab the bar with your arms on the outside of your legs, and you're going to push through the ground with your feet, like you're stomping away from the ground to pull the bar upwards. Try to keep the bar as close to your shins as possible to make sure there's a very straight line of motion. And yeah, just keep everything nice and tight. Take a breath at the bottom of the workout. For this next workout, we're going to do something called machine face pulls. So you're going to take the rope and you are going to have your arms out to the sides, and you're going to pull and squeeze your shoulder blades and your back down and back. Your rope should be going towards your face. I know I kind of went a little bit low on here, but you know, aim it towards your face. This is a face pull, and just keep everything nice and tight and make sure that you're feeling your back. Okay, this next one is called a straight arm pull down. You're going to take the rope, have the fulcrum above your head, and you're going to pull the rope down with your arms staying straight with a relatively small bend in your elbows. And you should feel this kind of towards the middle of your back. You should be, again, contracting and feeling it go down and back, because this is squeezing your lat muscles. Just really focus on that mind-body muscle connection, because it is difficult to feel, but once you get it, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. So we're going to go ahead and finish this set up and move on to the next one. Okay, this one is called a rear delt fly. So you're going to bend over at your hips, try to keep your back nice and straight, keep your core tight, and you're going to swing your arms backwards. Keep a slight bend in your elbow just to make sure you're not using your side delts too much. This is a rear delt focus exercise, which is like the top of your back. And we're just going to go ahead and finish that up. All right, so I know this angle is kind of funky, but bear with me. These are called across the body curls, which I just basically take a dumbbell, keep my elbows nice and close to my sides, and try to use only my biceps to move the dumbbell up across my body. And you should really feel this one. I feel like when I do these types of curls, I can actually see the bump of my bicep a little bit better, so it kind of looks aesthetically pleasing. So go ahead and give this a try, and yep, and then we're going to move on to our next exercise. All right, so the final recorded video, we have dumbbell rows. Here, I just want you to make sure you focus on pulling the dumbbell up and back. You're going to really feel this contracting in the middle of your back again, like what you felt when you were doing the straight arm pull downs. Go ahead and do this on both sides. Unfortunately, I did not get the last workout that I did, which was 3 sets of assisted pull-ups, just because of the location of that at my gym is kind of awkward, but I think you can find that on other YouTube videos, and it's pretty simple to use. All right, so I'm headed back from the gym right now. Hope you guys enjoyed that back, bicep, and shoulders workout. Let me know if you did. If you did, comment, like, subscribe, do all that. Check out my Instagram where you can see other clips of workouts and everything. Also, Curls and Mascara 2016. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys later.